Hello, Fredlings. I'm Claude of Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Fredlings never give up, and I won't on you. And today we are back with another live stream on our super hardcore flat world, which we are calling Fred's Superflat Hardcore Challenge. This challenge series was inspired by Bam Clam, who was doing a Bedrock only series. I have had this idea as a child to do this a long time ago, never on hardcore and never on this. But before we go any farther, I'm gonna try to set out some more rules and slash ideas for the stream to sort of give us a premise. Doesn't mean that we have to do it, but just sort of goals that I would like to do. One, in the thumbnail over here, I would like to completely dig this out and build the water thing so we could start fishing today, which would be a great thing, so we could try to start getting some loot like books or fishing rods that have enchantments on them, fish, etc. Another goal is to get cows, which I don't see any cows over here. I need to get cows. I want to get leather. I do want to note, leather armor doesn't really mean too much in hardcore. Copper armor doesn't mean too much in hardcore. Iron armor doesn't mean too much in hardcore. Because all of those armors, if you have full iron, if I'm correct, if you have full iron, you get a creeper right next to you and a creeper explodes, it's called game over. So, keep that in mind. I do want to say, too, that this hardcore series is a little bit easier because I don't have to worry about fall damage too often. If I get myself in fall damage spot, then there's definitely a problem. And then my third item is this, which is what I'm going to try to keep for a rule, is we are allowed to visit one village per live stream. And no, I can't have a 10-minute live stream end and go to another one. If it crashes, then we just stay in that one, But one village per live stream, which we see right behind us, which I kind of want to check out first because I might knock it off. So today's 3 goals are to visit one village, find cows, and get this water pool going so that we can start fishing for stuff. But before we go, I do want to say that I did dig out 2 rows of dirt, got up on top of this tree so I could take the thumbnail, and that's all you missed from the live stream. So technically, you guys haven't seen the entire world, but I was not AFKing. I literally just got some dirt to get up here, which was 23-ish blocks with probably 4 right about here. So that is what you miss. And I did put myself on top of a dirt block when I spawned out because knowing my luck in a hardcore world, you might just yeet. Shout out to the Sith Lord for coming out to the stream. Check out sports also first. I was messaging in sports while you sent the message for the live stream at the right place at the right time for a moment for a monument for villages you have been to. Yeah. Make a monument for the villages you've been to. I was thinking that I was not going to make a monument. I was thinking that I was going to probably just burn them down and then knock them completely down to show that we're a true flat earth theorist. Maybe knock them all down, that this is truly a flat earth. So I'm just gonna shovel until these shovels break. We got a lot of shoveling to do. We got a lot of stuff to do. And I will, when these shovels break, I will check out the Discord as well. Sith Lord's referring to the Discord, which is linked in the description down below. If you want to stay and chat with our community, you can just check it out there. And you can find all of our great subscribers and followers and friendlings that are in there just chilling, hanging out. And sometimes we do some Fortnite streams. Sometimes we do some Minecraft streams. Sometimes we could do a lot of stuff. So if you want to join that community, it is free down below. It is part of our thing. Wood resources. Yeah, we should probably get some wood too, but I was trying to keep it kind of chill today. So last night, I went and I had a date and some water. And I was extremely sick, man. It was food poisoning for sure after I looked it up. I was asking ChatGPT so many questions about me being sick and these theories and that theory. And ChatGPT was giving me... Yeah, it was food poisoning. I had a single date. And it must have had mold on it or something. And that was literally the only thing that I had. So... I was very sick while I was at work. I somehow managed to pull off one of the best stories that I've done and probably will be able to do I don't know. For this, it may be a long time until I do another story like this. So it was a very intriguing story. It was really bad though. It was really bad. I was sick at work. I was this. I was blah blah blah. But it was food poisoning only, so no one got sick other than, well, maybe other people got sick, sure, but I don't know about that. But yeah, I was pretty sick, and then got the story done. Worked. Yeah, it was bad. And then I got home and I was asking ChatGPT. I said, "Hey, how long, um, how long would after eating like?" I said, after I'm this sick, will I still vomit or something like that? Is what I was typing, and then literally right when I typed that sentence, yeah, I had to go. I had to get relieve myself. Yeah, that was very very yeah, that was very bad. All right, there's a few guys we still got to trap here, man. I thought we trapped all you guys, bro. Okay. Oh, here's the other things didn't ask, but I know are going to ask. Claude, you should build an iron farm. Claude, you should build a villager trading hall. Claude, you should trade villagers. And if you guys have zero patience, you can continue to keep commenting those things. Those things will be happening at some point. My chicken's just chilling in the house. I really don't care where the chicken goes. I just wanted these guys to go inside. And while we're waiting for the sun to set, which is pretty soon, is pretty soon, we're just going to kind of just manage some of these little crops here and go from there. I mean, just to get stuff going. I mean, I want to go check that village out, but at the same time, I really don't want to do too much over here or walk over there and it's nighttime. Yes, I could put a bed down. Yes, I could do this. Yes, I could bring the bed with me, blah, 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 blah. But I just kind of want to do this all in the same run because it's just a Minecraft village. I mean, this is literally a super flat world. It's only going to take me like a minute to get over there. So I haven't really sprinted too much yet in this series because I didn't have food. Now that I do have food, I could probably sprint a little bit more. And like the wheat. I'm surprised. I genuinely surprised that the wheat's taking this long. Cripsa Sith Lord wanted me to check something out on the Discord. Let me take a quick gander remember, they can hit you on the walls. Remember, they can hit you on the fences. They can hit you on the fences. My unit of measure is a true American, not cheating. Bruh. That is so... That's awesome. Okay. That is awesome. Welcome, Zach Daily Games. Shout out Zach Daily Games. Did you guys know Zach Daily Games is Zach Daily Games again? Did anybody know this? I literally just, literally saw my YouTube page. Now, it could have not been refreshed from, hours ago. But it literally said, live streaming 37 seconds ago. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Because I was planning on just sitting on my Minecraft world. And, just sitting on my Minecraft world and just go okay, we'll have Zach in the corner grind out some stuff. But, I'm going to be going back, Zach, and I'm going to be doing that. If you're watching your stream on the thing, going on my Minecraft world. I think that's always fun when you're playing Minecraft when somebody else is doing stuff. I mean, some of you guys probably do other things while I'm doing this, but I personally, when I watch people do live streams of Minecraft, like speed runs or etc., I kind of like playing the game with them, or Fortnite, but not Fortnite like playing the game itself, but like AFK or simulators or grinding, those sort of things. Okay, let's go over our 3 goals again one more time before we start, just in case if anybody missed it, and then I'll just I'm going to keep repeating it. Goal number 1 is to go over there and finish out that little fishing hub. Goal number 2 is to go to this village, and goal number 3 is to find cows. Speaking of finding cows, I should probably bring some wheat with, because what my goal is with finding these cows, if I can. I keep forgetting to lock these guys up. One day they'll get locked up. Hopefully a zombie won't bite them and kill them, because they do. We're going to be in a world of trouble. Just kidding. There's a village right here, so it's not too bad. But I want to get leather armor. Leather armor is not great. A full iron can kill you with 1 creeper blast. But still, if we are able to get full iron or full leather, that would be nice, just to have some sort of light protection. I I did say at the beginning of the stream, we're going to limit ourselves to at least one village a stream, and they do not compound. So if next live stream I don't go to a village, I can't go to 2 villages the next stream. It is 1 village per stream. 1 village per stream. So there's no compounding. Just to give us a little bit of a thing, because I could just in theory run to every single village in the world and find diamonds and find iron and find this and find that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing all that. That just seems a little cheaty. So we're just going to take a pass on that. I'm going to steal one of these beds, though. I'm going to steal their food, and I'm going to steal their potatoes. Do I need to steal their bed? I don't know. I don't even know if I need to steal their bed. These guys should be far enough away so when it is nighttime, I don't, like they won't die, I hope. If that makes any sense. Hopefully they don't die. Zach the Game says, hello, who? You not have any more chickens? Yeah, we still haven't got any chickens. We're still over 5. We didn't get any more today. There's a map. Keep that in mind. Keep that map in mind. Oh, you know what I'm going to keep in mind right now? And what we're going to do while we're staying over here is this iron golem. I mean, we're going to make it. Oh, look, there's another village. That's something we could do on the next live stream. But that iron golem, when he dies, he should drop at least 3 iron. But, you know, saplings. Do we need any more of those saplings? Not really. But we do. What we could take is this flower, this dandelion. Because flowers, I guess flowers aren't as rare as I thought. But I'll take the flower. I'll take these flowers. Because I don't think, I want to say that they're rare, but I guess I didn't see them. So we'll just take them. Look at that. That's our next live stream village. Keep that in mind, guys. The Nitwit. Oh, God, we're the worst Minecrafter of all time. The Nitwit, these testificates. But yeah, I want to have him kill as many of these things as possible. We'll steal the thing, and we'll make a monument to him. We always make a monument to the guys that died. That's what's going to be our theory. Oh, look, there's 2 iron golems. So we'll keep that in mind. We're going to monuments for iron golems. Check. And I think I'm almost done checking all these houses. I didn't know. Is this a new church that they built? Is this a new church design? It looks like it is. I did not know that. I could be wrong. Clerics could also not be, I guess, religious, I guess. But I would think they are. Oh, look, we got some gold. We got some gold. Gold is very valuable. Gold is very, very valuable. We can't get iron and we can't get gold. As of right now, yes, we'll make an iron farm eventually. Yes, we'll make a villager breeder eventually. But for now, we are just using what we got. This one did spawn with a little well. Does Minecraft, I kind of want to take that map. I'm not going to take that map. Do they put chests at the bottom of the well? I can't remember if that was a thing or if I'm going crazy. Definitely going crazy. But I thought they would put chests at the bottom of the, well, we're turning the sound down. We're going to go mentally brain dead. And I'm going to try to finesse some XP out of this guy. The little ones can't hurt him, so I'll help him out. Bojangles is a Panthers fan. And you know what's funny? Popeye's parking lots have empty Bojangle boxes mostly around them. Around the time here, never the other way around. Also, Panthers return for the love of Jangles. Steal a horses. I believe the saddles are craftable now for the name tags. I think we have 3 saddles. I could be thinking about my other world, but I think I have 3 saddles. Probably definitely thinking of my other world because I fished them out. We didn't get any loot from our village. And we had a blacksmith. Imagine the last live stream we didn't start with a blacksmith and we didn't start with an iron golem. You know how far back we would be? Like, we would be far back in terms of the time. Alright, come on. Come on, mister. I'm gonna have to rally these guys to come kill this iron golem. See, it's doing 2 things. I need this iron golem to die, but I also don't want to kill him. And I also want to get some loot. I kind of want him to do like that. So I'm trying to do 2 things at once. It's a little cheeky. It's a little cheeky. I could kill the Iron Golem. Remember, an Iron Golem, I think he could 1 or 2 shot me. I think it'd probably be 2 shot in hardcore. But, yeah. I'm not trying to mess with the Iron Golem if I don't have to. And while those guys are trying to chase me, we'll have these guys try to chase me over here. And we'll keep feeding him. Once we can get this guy baited out to the slime chunk, that would be nice. Come on, Mr. Golem. I need help. Thank you. If you get a horse, then you don't have to sprint to the villages. I don't think I haven't really sprinted too much, but that's a good idea. You know, Zach, that's such a really good idea. And same thing with Sith. Let me take that back, because Sith said it first, too. I mean, I'm not taking that back. You both are having the same idea, but... that is a really good idea. I was thinking this, which was not the horse strat, but I usually don't use horses in the first place, so maybe I should. There's me. I'm gonna sprint now. I was so tempted to not sprint, because I don't have... I guess I have a lot of food now. Oh, Iron Golem's dead. Okay, Iron Golem's dead. We gotta keep in mind these roses. How many roses? We have 1 in our inventory. So we have 1 in our inventory. I'm not gonna mix it up. I'm gonna place that one down over there. I'm gonna run through the minefield of slimes. How much iron did he drop us? 5 iron! Oh my gosh, we got 5 iron! Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Where's that other Iron Golem? Here he is. Alright, Mr. Iron Golem. I need you to put some work in for me, my guy. So he dropped 2 poppies. We're gonna make him a shrine when we come back. Maybe we can make him a shrine at this place, but... Alright, I need you to take care of them, and I'm gonna bring some more people for you to yeet. I was thinking this. Considering this is the flat world, I was thinking that we could do a mega project, and we could just literally, in theory, just make a water canal everywhere. Is the sound still too loud? I feel like this is too loud. But we could bring like a dig out a canal. But I think the horse idea is way better than that, considering I don't have to do no digging is required. And we did not find any cows in this village. We didn't find anything in this village in terms of animals. I think he's deep enough into the slime chunk to eventually die, or continue to work without me bringing him stuff. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna keep bringing him. I was trading with my villagers and they raised their prices on me. What the bling bling? Literally, what the bling bling? That's the worst. You do all these things to keep these villagers safe, and then they literally come in and they try to change the prices? You're the only person. You're their only customer. What else? Who else are they serving? They're literally serving just you and you alone. Oh my god, oh my god. Yes. It's hardcore. I'm going to freak out, y'all. This isn't like regular Minecraft where I could do something stupid and just die and come back. No, this is it. Those little ones could kill you, but I think the golem will get them in before I... The sun literally sets directly on the horizon. So don't even bother to try to lay down before that. Alright, guys. Hey, slimes. I need you to take care of something for me. But Iron Golem, I also need you to take care of these slimes. This might be the herd that might take care of them. Oh, none of them came. I already forgot what direction is your home. Yeah, my home is, it's right over there. Because this church was barely visible. But this guy should die pretty soon. I'm surprised my first Iron Golem took forever for him to die. But this one, the other one died pretty quickly, so this one should be the same thing. Come on, guys. I need the guys that do damage. Come on. I saw a video the other day saying that zombies can see you from 20 blocks away. It could have been, maybe it was 15. But I think it was 15 to 20 blocks away, zombies can see you. So you got to keep that in mind when you're playing, like, in the caves and you're in the stuff, like, you know, or I guess it would be caves, really. Or in the trees. Here, these guys do not track you very far. It looks like they go, like, 10 blocks and then they just give up. Those big guys can hurt. Zombies start pathing around 38 blocks away. Okay, see, correction. 38 blocks away. That's pretty far. Compared to most mods, which is 17. Alright, well, there you go. We got the updated information live here from Cripsa. Shout out, Cripsa. Okay, well, we got one of our challenges done. After this is done, we're gonna start digging out that farm, and hopefully we can start fishing. Alright, Iron Golem's dead. Rest in peace, Iron Golem. F's in the chat. Did he drop any roses? No. He did drop the iron, which is what I want. By the way, we were playing as Alexa, or whatever her name is, Alex, because for some reason when my Minecraft account got changed, I'm pretty sure I lost the Minecraft account because of my, you know, how they switched everything. But this is dangerous, this is dangerous, this is dangerous. Oh, we got 5 iron from him too. Let's freaking go. Okay, perfect. We're gonna chop down this house. Sorry, house. We need to commemorate a little bit of this land for our Iron Golem brothers who are dead. Let's go to the city center, make him a little shrine, and then we'll get out of here. Okay. Forgot how many you need, but we're going to eventually turn them all into slimes anyways. 1, 2, 3. This was for the first guy. And eventually, once I get rich with iron, maybe we'll come back here and build them out of iron. Maybe we'll rebuild them. The first guy dropped 2. And then this guy will go, leave a gap there. And we'll go like this. 1, 2, 3. He didn't drop anything. Boom. And I'll leave him a torch, right? Let's be nice. Let's leave him a torch. The least we can do. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we have saddles, but we can definitely pull saddles out from over here. I think also this little this sub challenge that is definitely not needed, but it is hardcore. When the first day we played, we didn't need to. We didn't want to run because obviously if we run, we're going to lose our stamina and our hunger, but we got food pretty quickly. So we didn't have to resort to eating rotten flesh. Some other things that I kind of want to do like early on in this series, if there is a lucky early on. I want to build a zombie XP farm. And once I get cows, I want to start making some and do some enchanting. Now, I've been playing on my solo world for a little bit. And my solo world, the issue is, it seems like when you enchant with 15 bookshelves and you have an enchanting table, it doesn't give you efficiency 5 right away. It looks like they made enchanting harder, where you need to take 2 pickaxes and combine them together. Now, I do that I am starting to do that with my... I'm starting to do that in my other world, but yeah, you can't just get efficiency 5 right off the break anymore, or on you got to combine stuff together. That's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. What I'm strategizing in my own single player world is something a little different, which is if you get let me throw these in here before I forget. So in my single player world, I am taking, once you get to like level 30, obviously you can enchant. What I do is I enchant a diamond pickaxe or my diamond armor, and I just keep making backup sets of armor and backup sets of pickaxes and swords and etc. Oh, we got a chicken! Oh, for 1 for 6. But I keep making backup sets of armor and make them enchanted. And the reason is you never know when you're gonna need it. So that's what I've been doing. All right, let's put that into the other pile. Put these in the other pile, and then put the gold in there. This is all our iron. We're really rich right now. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these planks, and I'm going to take my cobblestone, and and we're going to start digging this out. And hopefully I can dig this out pretty quickly so I can move on to look for cows for leather armor. Well, I guess I should say this too. This series is going to be a long series. It's going to be a grinding series. I might not do, like I said, I'm probably not going to plan a lot of these out. I'm probably just going to get on and just start streaming. But there's going to be a lot of repetitive tasks in this. I might do some AFKing on stream. Might leave my stream on in AFK some nights. I'm not sure. But my goal is to, get as much stuff as possible, make this like world not a flat world. The goal is eventually to make this world non-flattish. Not non-flattish? Yay, chicken! That is a big yay, honestly. Alright. I always say alright when I don't know what else to say. But once this is dug out, we make ourselves a fishing rod, which I believe we do have. We can start pulling loot out. And the fishing in this game is so overpowered. On our first Fredcraft stream, our first Fredcraft series, it was probably like episode before 10. Somebody came up with the idea, or I looked up online, that you can do a auto fisher where you're offline and it just automatically fishes for you. And I've determined that in that Fredcraft series that all that loot that I did get, and I really didn't use it. I don't think I used any of that. I just kept it in the chest. The auto fishing was super broke and super overpowered because it was really cheating, honestly, and I didn't want to do that. That is not the same case in this world. This world is a super flat world. We are allowed to use AFK farms. We're allowed to use that stuff. Like I said, the only thing that we're not allowed to do is the dupe stuff, and duping stuff is not like TNT dupers, but duping in terms of I take the 5 iron right now, I throw it in another portal through the water trick, and then I log out at the same time, and I come back, the 10 turns to 20, and then I do it again, the 20 turns to 40. We're not duplicating iron, we're not duplicating diamonds, we're not duplicating that stuff. If we find it good. But TNT duper is definitely okay, which eventually I might get a TNT duper. Well, I don't think I can get a TNT duper, to be honest, because you need what was it? You need dead coral for that. And dead coral is something I don't have. We also need sand to make TNT. And there is no sand in this world. You might be able to buy sand from a villager or wandering trader. Speaking of wandering traders too, I have no emeralds to trade with wandering traders at this current time. So if he does show up, I don't even have anything to give him. Because wandering traders only trade for emeralds, I believe. They give you emeralds, but they are always looking for stuff that seems like you don't have. One of them is water buckets. Sometimes they'll trade a water bucket for 1 emerald, which isn't a good trade at all. But if you're playing on a bedrock world and you get the iron from the zombies that drop it, eventually you can get enough iron to get a sapling and stuff like that. But, it's a long, very long, tedious challenge to do. So one day we'll do that, depending on how this all turns out, unless I explode. Okay, I'm going to run around, and I'm going to try to trap these these villagers that are still around here, and I'm going to try to trap them in where their house is. Because I keep saying I'm going to do that, and I keep forgetting to do that. So I'm just going to do that. So there's 2 of them. There's one that goes in that first house. I need... You know, the one thing that I did notice from Zach's stream is he reminds you can use the, not a compass, but there's a, binoculars? A telescope? I forgot what it's called. But I definitely want to, make one of those in my solo world. Alright, I think it's time to go to sleep. And I'm going to start running now. I have more than enough food to run. And the same thing with eggs. I don't know... I should make like a little chicken hole. And I guess I could make a chicken hole and eventually it'll jump in it. Right? I think they'll jump in it. Wow, look at that! We're 2 for 7. Alright, see, there goes the chicken hole. Didn't even last that long, and I'm not freaking out. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not freaking. All my stuff is in the other chest, isn't it? It is. Okay. Oh, and Zach, look at this. I've been using the bundle. The bundle to pick up stuff that I use. Zach Daily Game showed me that. So, we're gonna finesse some of those things in here for now. And we'll go like that, which is really useful, especially when you have like just a junk like this. Yeah, no saddle though. We'll eventually get a saddle, don't you worry. And I do want to do this too. Oops. I want to do this too. Locked. Oh my god. This is big this is okay. This is why I was trying to put these in with 2. The reason why I want to put 2 in there is baby zombies, and say there was a baby zombie with a helmet. You know, you don't want to have them kill your things. Okay, here we go. The bundle is great. I'm loving it. This is the hardest zombie. This is the hardest mob that I think we are fighting this series. So let's see if maybe he'll drop the gold armor. Oof, unfortunate. No gold armor, no iron. I'm gonna leave the rotten flesh there to rot because I definitely don't want to be putting that stuff in the thing. All right, we need to get wood too. Definitely wood is next priority. We do have some good wood there, but we're getting pretty close. Trap the zombie? What are you doing? What do you mean trap the zombie? Wait, what do you mean trap the zombie? By the way, to accelerate trapping process, you can hit the villager's bell and shelter them in place if there was a raid happening. Thank you for reminding me. I knew there was something that you could do with the bell. You have to be quick about it. Bundle is great. I'm loving it. Zach says I threw my laptop across the room. That sounds like when I throw my PC out the dang window. I don't know why. Why do you want me to keep that? If you drown the zombie, it drops items when it turns into a drowned. Wow. Okay, well, I guess everyone's very mad at me for not... I didn't think about that. I was hoping that I didn't get killed by that guy, because I know I would have probably, like, tabbed out. I just threw my laptop across the room. Say it had diamond armor, you can get a full diamond set. Wait, what? When is that? How long has that been a thing? Dang, man, we done goofed. Alright, well, I'm definitely keeping that in mind for the next time we get that. I think we're going to have to fight this guy right here, too. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to fight this guy. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. 3 hearts. Okay, this is not an ideal positioning. I saw a Minecraft video of, I think it was Bam Clam, too. Oh my god, oh my god! We are waiting for our hearts to regenerate. But Glenn, you can fight it right now. I'm waiting for my hearts to regenerate before we go any farther. How can he hit me so well? All right, there we go. These little guys are always a lot easier to kill. Okay, good. Oh my god! Oh my god! I thought that was like I was watching Mr. Busco's Mr. Busco's YouTube videos, and he was playing like Poltergeist Minecraft or something, where there's like spirits and stuff. And there was like a poltergeist thing where it was like Steve was like a spider and Steve was following you around. So when you chase him, he digs in the ground. Like, it's really scary Minecraft. And definitely not going to be playing that. But that scared. I thought it was that thing. There was a thing that it was like Steve that was crawling in the ground. And it did like so. Yeah, that was interesting. Okay, here we go. Look at this. We have 5 emeralds. We can get an acacia sapling. See, like, that's how we get more wood in this world. Like, sure, we can buy wood itself, but an acacia sapling is 5 emeralds. Now, I do have villagers. Remember, I do have villagers in this world, and I do have the I do have items to trade with them. This is why I was trying to get as much. Oh, please don't tell me I threw those beetroot seeds on the ground. No, I replanted all those beetroot seeds. That's what it was. Are any of these guys a farmer villager? This guy's not a farmer villager. One of these guys has to be a farmer villager. He's a normal villager. This guy's a normal villager. Oh, you know what, too? I literally looked up last night. I honestly didn't process it. I was like, why does everyone call these guys illagers? Why does everyone call these guys illagers? Apparently they're called illagers, like the pillagers. Look at 15 beetroot, 1 emerald. Ugh! This is why I need a trading hub. I need you to trade for, like, carrots or potatoes, ideally. Oh, this is also good if you can get them traded down, but 22 carrots, 1 emerald. I need 5 emeralds for that wood. Potatoes, beetroots. He really wants beetroots, bruh. This is the only reason for beetroots in the game, is because they want them. Wheat and potatoes. Give me the trade back of potatoes. Give me the trade back of potatoes and beetroots. Or carrots. I have carrots in my inventory. I mean, if you want the carrots, I can give you that to you. All right, we have 2 emeralds. All right, sweet. All right, that's gonna lock the trades in. That's gonna lock the trades in, but I need 3 more emeralds. Will we have enough carrots over here saved up? I was harvesting them earlier. This is why we make farm. This is why, if you're playing on these challenge worlds, is you make farms as quickly as possible, because you never know when you're going to get lucky with a wandering trader. Wandering traders should have a decent spawn rate, but you know when you're playing Minecraft and you're doing a challenge, you know the wandering trader ain't going to show up. But when you're not doing a challenge, he shows up every 2 seconds. I can't remember if he was taking beetroots or not, but I'm going to grab them anyways, just in case. And he... Same thing with the potatoes. I'm going to just grab some of these while we go. These potatoes are almost, most of them are almost grown, so. I know I've probably done goofed it up, and somebody's probably going to have a mental heart attack. The older that I got, which I realized when we were playing with Zach Daily Games, is, you know, you don't have to be perfect and you don't have to be OCD like I used to be. After learning that process, I've been enjoying Minecraft and other games quite a lot more about not being perfect. Now, there are some things I do like to be perfect about, specifically the farms, but I also do not mind. Oh, you know what I can do too? Remember this. Fortnite pro move. With the Wandering Trader, if you kill the Wandering Trader when he wakes up at nighttime, you have a chance and a possibility to grab his bed from him. Or I'm sorry, not his bed, his bucket. You can grab a bucket from him if he's drinking it. Or you grab the potion. I can't remember which one it was. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and trade with him before it goes nighttime. Come on. Run. Before it goes nighttime. Because I want to try to do this in one day. Come over here before he goes to nighttime. Okay, perfect. We're going to buy the acacia sapling. I think the acacia sapling is also just normal wood. I don't think it is specialty wood. I think it is just normal wood. But I'm going to buy it anyway. Okay. So he's going to drink a bucket of milk. He's going to drink a bucket of milk to wake up, to get rid of the enchantment. And if you kill him at the right time, you will get that bucket of milk. Which isn't really a thing, but another extra bucket would be nice. Oh, I done goofed it up. Okay, that happens way too fast. Happens way too fast. But, in theory, you can kill him and get the bucket of milk. Speaking of killing him and getting stuff... Stop shooting at each other. You are going to be my children. You are going to be my children. Do not worry. You're going to be my sheep children, or my llama children. Come sit in the boat. You're going to be sitting on the water with me. And I'm going to tame you until you love me. You will love me. Boom. That was actually probably one of the easiest tames I've had. And did you know you could just tame the guys by just putting them in a boat and sitting on them? This is what we should do for every mob in the game. You just put them in a boat and they apparently just instantly tame. Or not instantly tame, but they won't run away from you. That's a lot. That's... Okay, keep that in mind. And we got leads out of that too, so when we find some cows in today's live stream, we can just yoink. Okay, where is my bucket? I need a bucket. Alright, here's my bucket. Perfect. Boom. Let's fill this bad boy up. And let's get this going. It needs to be from the bobber, it needs to be a 5 by 4 deep by 5 wide. So 5 wide, 5 long, and 4 deep. This, if anybody has a big brain, knows that this is currently 3 deep. So we need to build up. Apparently they do not stay in the boat after that. I think it's because the boat's drowning. So that's probably the reason why, not per se that they don't do it. And they need to be all full water source blocks. And that should be all full water source blocks. I hope. Alright, perfect. I love a good potato farmer. These villagers are greedy. Oh my god, they're always greedy. Always greedy. We're their only customer. But I don't want to change too many of those guys to farmer villagers unless I really have to. Because I want to make a farm, and you need obviously, or I mean a villager breeder, and obviously you're going to need farmer villagers, but I don't want them all to be farmer villagers, blah, blah, blah. Pillagers will kill these guys. And like I was trying to say earlier before I forgot, is pillagers will kill these. Illagers is the family name of the pillager, if that makes any sense. Because the family name is Illager. So that includes pillagers, which is a mob, evokers, which is a mob, witches, which is a part of them, and a few of the other ones. Evokers, they do not like llamas, so I kind of want to keep the llamas safe. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but for now, we're going to put it we're going to hope they just don't get killed. And I don't like how these slimes are so close to me. Because I want to do my building in peace. Alright, we're almost there. You know what I need to do is I need to reset that farm before we go fishing, okay? Remind me, I gotta go mess with that farm and plant all that stuff so when they come back I have enough food to do some more trading. I should probably also just stockpile emeralds. Which I guess I will do, but... And just like that, boom. Got a huge water source. We got ourselves a lake. We can start getting some loot. Before we do that, plant those seeds. Plant that stuff. Why are you not playing on Java? I am playing on Java. Playing on 121.2, I think is the update. Or whatever the current one is. 121.2? No, maybe it's 0.11. 121.11. Is that what it is? 121.11. Yeah, I don't want to say 2. We did lose carrots in that process, so it's okay. And eventually, oh, look at just like I said, chickens will they're gonna come down here. Eventually, they'll trap themselves in there. I do need a ladder, though. All right, let's make a ladder. I think there's ladders in those villages over there or something. Could be wrong, but just put some ladders in there. I'm gonna put all the ladders in there. We're not gonna be stingy. Then we're gonna rebuild our farm up, and we'll go fishing after that. Wow, we already got 2 of our challenges done. That was quite quick. I didn't actually think it was gonna be that fast. We did make some good progress though in the last stream. I cannot deny that. We didn't get any wood today, though. I do want to get some wood. I do want to get some more cobble as well. That should be all our carrot row. Oh, we didn't even check on the villager's trades and what he's trading next. Oh, God, I have so much stuff to do. You have nothing to do. You have nothing at the beginning, and then once you start going, you have too much stuff. Just like real life. You're born as a child, you have nothing to do except for, I guess, eat. And then you get older and they start putting more responsibilities on you and you just got to keep doing more and more stuff. And then eventually you're just doing stuff all the time and you're not doing anything you want to do, like eat. Hashtag remember to eat. Speaking of, I ate, what did I have? I had some meatloaf. I had some applesauce, mango applesauce. I had some white bread that my dad made, which I put some butter on it. Usually I put olive oil, but today I switched up with some butter on it. And then I had, gosh, I cannot remember what it was. What else I had? But I'm going to eat some more after this. Not too much because it is getting late. Probably should open my pop now before the caffeine keeps me up. I gotta get back in a nice sleeping schedule. Can't be staying up all night playing Minecraft because it's fun. Or Fortnite. Perfect. Beautifully grown farm, getting some stuff going. And we should be fine, I think. Let's take a look and see what kind of products we have. I want to organize this way better. Put the flowers at the bottom. I'm going to plant those eventually. Here's our hoe. Here's our other stuff we're not going to use. Okay, here we go. This is what I kind of want to set up. I want to get a general idea of what we have. I guess potatoes are going to be the massive thing we're going to trade. So we got potatoes. Then we'll have carrots. Potatoes. Carrots. What else do we trade in our farm? Beetroot. Wheat. Here's junk potato. Here's junk seeds, which will have a bunch of extra seeds eventually. So I will have to make another chest, I guess. And yeah, that's probably about good. I do want to see what that guy is trading, though. What additional stuff he's trading. Check that, and then we'll go fishing. How about that? Oh, the acacia tree. What are we going to do with the acacia sapling? You know, we do have this town hall here that I don't want to get rid of. Maybe we'll place our first... This is like our main area. So I'm going to place down the tree right here. Pretty sure acacia's wood, just the normal wood, but we'll find out. We'll have that grow, and we will hopefully expand our beautifulness of the land. And then these trees here, I think, I'm cutting this one down. I'll keep the big tree, though. This one, I don't like how I placed this, and I'm happy that I moved my farm over there where I did. Cutting that one down. All right, what does this guy also trade for? Where are you at? You're sleeping? It's not sleep time. It's not sleep time until I say it's sleep time. 1 emerald for 4 apples, or 1 emerald for 4 pumpkin pies. Ugh. I love pumpkin pie, but that's not what we need. We need some substance. We need, like, potato trades. Oh, my God, he's right next to my bed. Come on, sleep. I'm going to start doing YouTube full time starting next week. I'm excited. Whoa. Let's take a Fortnite pause. A Minecraft pause. You are going to be doing YouTube full time? I'm assuming you're talking about your other channel, not the gaming one. But congratulations, man. Getting to be a YouTuber full time is a lifelong goal for people. And to do that, I want to give a massive shout out to Zekti the Game / Wolves in Finance. To be able to be in that situation to do that, that's a massive shout out. Like, it truly is. Most people can't do that. That's awesome. That's literally awesome. All right, let's grab these guys. Let's move them out of here. We did have a little bit of a nighttime, so we might be able to finesse some loot from these spiders and these other mobs. But I guess we'll find out, right? I'm just going to bring these guys to my house. I'll keep them on the leads. I don't really need to... I guess I could trap them. But for now, I'm just going to leave them on the leads until we decide to go get the cows, which will be soonish. I guess I'll bring them inside. Well, we're already here, right? We're already here. You might as well bring them in. And by the way, if this chicken escapes, that will be his last day on this world. So keep that in mind. We don't... Mr. Chicken, you leave. It's your last day. Where did he go? Did he already escape? No, he's hiding right there. Right there. Okay, fishing rod. Boom. Grab that. Smack that. We hit the flow. Grab that. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're going to do a little bit of fishing, Fredlings. We do a little bit of fishing, do a little bit of grinding, and let's see if we did this correctly. If not, we're going to make it a little bit deeper. But the Google AI, which is totally awesome, wink, wink, never gives me any wrong answers. Says that this is the correct size dimensions. Well, it's actually bigger than the size dimensions, but at least the depth. This is the minimum depth to give us loot. Boom. Okay, at least you can get fish. I think you can get fish in a 0-0 or a 1-1 block radius. When I was doing that Fredcraft one before, it was literally a floating piece of water. And I just left all that stuff behind a wall. I think I said it a few times, maybe 10 times in a stream, but oh, look at that. Boom. It is deep enough. It is deep enough. We're confirming that because leather is one of those items that you can grab from the water. We'll know for sure if we pull up like a fishing rod or if we pull up a boots or a book or something. But this is the right depth. I can't believe it. We got 3 pulls, and we have 3 different items. When I play in my own world, it's never that simple. I'm sitting in my boat, by the way, because we have an ocean. We have a lake, guys, in flat Minecraft. Come on, y'all. This is next level flex. We'll do this for maybe like 10-ish minutes. A name tag, boom. We got this going. Absolutely broken. Fishing is the one thing in Minecraft that I never really did growing up. I mean, I did it a few times. 2 name tags back to back? We just need an anvil now. And an anvil is not cheap. Not in this world. Oh, boom. We got a fishing rod. What do we get? Luck of the Sea and Lure 2. Holy, wait, is he going faster in the water? Hold up, he's going faster in the water? Maybe I need to build a fence around this. This is a private lake. And no, I do not need to kill these guys because they don't damage you, but I just icked out by the sound. But we do have to fish. We do have to generally fish from the middle of the pond, because if we do it on the corners, we won't get any loot. So, but yeah, I never really fished too much in Minecraft, the original, like growing up, because it really would only give you fish. I don't even think there was there was obviously the blue water animations with these little things chipping up. I really like that. I think that feature alone is very simple, but it is very nice. And this is a good fishing rod that's going to break in 2 strides. It's okay. It has Luck of the Sea 2 and Lure 2 on it, so we're going to get a little bit more quickness on it. We got a bowl out of it, which isn't really great, but it got 3, 4 quick pulls instead of just standing here regularly. Eventually, we'll get one with a mending on it, and eventually we'll take the mending one and the Luck of the Sea ones that we get, put them together, make a really good fishing rod. But even with the default fishing rod, which I just definitely messed up there, these guys really spawn fast. Like, it's strange enough fast. Yeah, but originally, like I was going back to my original story, is you could only get fish from fishing, obviously. So there wasn't really a thing, and I don't think there was too much animation, except for, I don't even know if there was a string on it back in the day. I think you just threw it out there, and it was just like a stick in the bobber. And the bobber would sink with no little bubbles or anything, and it would just be bloop. That was it. Well, that's a good fishing rod. Yeah, their home and natural spawn points are the swamps. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about the slime. Yeah, he was gliding across that. I do want to rebuild that house. That house being floating there is kind of giving me the ick. All right, we're going to get one more fish here. And we're going to throw all this stuff in this chest. We'll take the wood out. We need that. We'll throw the slimes in here. We'll leave the emeralds in here just so that we remember that the emeralds are here. And leave an extra boat. You know what? Let me bring this. Let me change the plans. And we'll throw our fishing loot in here with our fishing rod. So if we need it, we'll come back later and grab that. For now, we'll leave it like that. And we'll go over to here. And we'll throw down this chest, ideally inside here, and throw those emeralds in there, so when we need to trade later, we can grab them. Watch, there's probably a new Minecraft update where he'll finesse those things back from you. Alright, let's build this house back. It's starting to really bug me that it's gone. And we're going to chop some trees down, too, while we're here. Now, I don't know if these saplings are going to despawn, because these trees are all connected. I didn't think about that. But if it doesn't, it's fine. We'll eventually get more saplings. Okay, we completed 2 of our tasks today, which was to go visit that village and also to build the water farm and make sure that it is working. The fishing, our lake. Well, we should come up with a cool lake name. But for now, we are going to rebuild this house. And we're going to think about a cool name. And we're going to go... we're going to go look for cows. Now, we are not allowed to enter another village. So, if it looks close enough to be enterable, we can't go in. So, hopefully the cows are kind of on the outskirts like this. Which I would kind of define that as or as grabbable. Oh, we do have that stair that I accidentally knocked out, too. So, I want to get that stair back in. I think this was cobblestone at the bottom, and then I think the rest was, well, I guess I could just look at this one. So, let me grab that moss cobblestone, too. I really have no use of moss cobblestone at any time. So let's grab the moss, bring that back. We'll grab our stairs that we've knocked out. I think that's it. I think there was a door, too. Let's grab the door. Chicken, you leave. You will not be on this server any longer. Yeah, swamp are their homes. The slimes, Lako. The door here. And how does this look? It's cobblestone on all on the back. And then it's logs on the side. And then it's cobblestone from there. And the front of it is cobblestone with a torch above it. And there was a stair here, and there was a stair here, and it was just like nothing ever happened, huh? No one's gonna say anything in the chat, right? Just like how it was. Alright, it is time to go looking for our cows. And let's replant this. Let's look for some cows. And hopefully we can complete our challenges. And then after that, that would be pretty much the main things of the stream. And I'm going to just kind of do some other little tedious tasks at that point. Which is like cutting wood down, getting more cobblestone, etc. And I definitely want to make more of a standard chest protocol here. And like in our normal hub. I definitely thought I had more... It's like I live in a barn. But I definitely thought I had more wood, which I do. Here we go. Take the wood with us. We need to grab some more carrots before we go. We do. Oh, we do have a saddle. We do have a saddle. We have literally. Oh my, come on, Claude. You literally just tame stuff. Come on, bruh. You're acting like I'm acting so brash. I have llamas. Probably should make another axe too. Like I'm gonna see another tree. I can't. I won't see another tree, except for in my farm. All right, we're going to take one of these llamas. We're going to take this guy because he's the closest to the door. You cannot control llamas, huh? All right, well, you can't control llamas. Did anybody know that? Okay, we do have 2 saddles. I knew I wasn't crazy. I was like, I think it was in the other world, but we definitely have 2 saddles. You know what I need to do, too? Other tedious little task is I need to build a gate that goes, like, around this area because this is a slime chunk, like, right there, and they all crawl over to me. Ugh, it's annoying, the bling blowing out of me. Okay, we need food. 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 But we're gonna look for a horse, too, on our way. We have a saddle. Yeah, we're definitely building we're building another fence. We're going to have, like, fences, like, in quadrants. Okay, hold up. Before we go any farther, what was the start point of this farm? Well, we did dig out 0, which is technically the world middle. But our house, we're going to kind of figure that out right now before we go any farther. See, there was ladders in here. I knew it. I need a pen and paper. I got to post a note card right next to me. It is 213 by 427. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this open, and I'm going to grab myself a pop and put this can away. BRB. I think there's an intermission slide. I'm pretty sure I do have that. I'm going to grab myself a pop and whatnot. I'll be right back. Why is my intermission page literally on top of a tree, which is not... That is not correct. All right, well, I guess I'm just doing it this way. That was from, like, the beginning of the stream. Okay, we got ourselves a pop. We got ourselves some... Well, I have water. I have 2 cups of water. My nose is itching. I don't know. It feels like my entire life my nose itches all the time. Okay. We need the bed, too. We need the bed. I was thinking that when I went out there. I need a bed because if I do not get back to my town in time, I'm going to be cooked. And I'm going to type this in chat for everyone that's curious. If we need to get back, that's where we need to go. We need a bed. Bed. It would be more efficient to just place fences around the slime chunk. Yeah, you're right. I'm not entirely sure where the slime chunk is, to be honest with you, but that would actually be way more efficient. That would be a lot more efficient. I know you can figure that out. I think it was like F3 plus 6 or something like that. No. We'll figure that out eventually. Okay, I have my coordinates written down on a piece of paper, typed them in the chat. Now we're going into the wilderness. the end. The look for cows. I do not know if cows actually spawn on the Superflat, except for in villages. So maybe we'll get unfortunate. Hopefully we get fortunate. And I'm gonna walk because there is no food out here, except for the food that I brought, which I could have probably grabbed more food, but I can't explore any villages. I can't explore anything. I'm done with explore. I do like that limitation of this challenge. There's a sheep. We do have sheeps, though. I think this is probably where 0, 0 is. We're getting pretty close to it. Yeah, that's where we spawned originally. I feel like the 0 sugar pops are horrendous, man. And I usually don't say the brand name, but I'm gonna say the brand name so you don't buy it. There's a 0 sugar Mountain Dew Baja Blast. And I love Baja Blast, but with 0 sugar in it, it just doesn't taste good. I feel like the diet pop is better. And if I take the 0 sugar pop and I mix it with what? Usually 22 to 36 sugars? Would it be like a normal one? I'm trying to drink the 0 sugar pop because it's good, but good for you. But would a 0 sugar pop... I think I like diet more. But all the flavors that I want are all in 0 sugar. They don't even make them in diet. So, here's a pig. I don't care about pigs. I will not be eating that dirty meat. We did find a donkey. Come on, bro. Chessboat, stop! There we go. Thank you, Chessboat. We cannot enter this village, but if I see cows in this village, we'll be coming back. We can only take a gander. You see any cows in there? Oh my god, he's gonna die. The iron golem's gonna die with the iron. Ugh. If I see the iron golem dead, I'm going in there and get the iron. I don't care what I just said earlier with the challenge. I won't loot any houses, but if I see him dead, I'm coming back. But that village doesn't seem like it's really worth looting except for the iron golem when he dies. No cows. I don't want to go too far either. I'm not saying that there's a limitation of how far I can go in this world. But I really don't want to load up a huge world and have all these chunks loaded in like one direction if I don't have to. Because when I was playing, I think the Fredcraft Season 1, when I needed to get something for the new update, I had to go so far away to find it, to spawn in. So my idea is on the Z and X, Y coordinates is to go 1,000. A negative 1,000, positive 1,000, etc. Boom, we found cows. Unfortunately, the cows are in the next biome, so this is going to be the next one we loot. Oh no, there's cows right here. Perfect. All right. Well, we don't even. What else is in this place? No blacksmith. I don't think there's a blacksmith either. Okay, we need to go, and I'm like zoomed in, ultra. Definitely need to unzoom. I like 80. Some other people like bigger zoom distances, but this should be fine. All right. 2, you're going to come on with me, and the 2 are going to stay in the wilderness for the rest of your lives. So who wants to come on with me? You're coming with me, and you're coming with me. Let's go. Now we can start getting some... Oh, you know, I hate to be rude, but I need to get some leather from your boys over here. So, unfortunately, you're not going to live in the wilderness forever. Definitely need to take that with... You're coming with me. what I didn't get to finish. Look at he's looking back. Stop looking at your friends. You are mine. You will be coming with me. You will be bred. You will be given life. You will be giving a quality life in our farm. Especially being the originals. The originals always get quality of life. Forever. And you're with Chessboat. What else do you want? If you don't know what Chessboat referring to, then you are not an OG. No one explained to them what that means. But, I mean, it doesn't take too much ideas to figure that out. All right, it's getting pretty late at night. We're going to need to camp. We need to make a quick camp here. Chessboat, don't go anywhere. Cows, watch me sleep. Boom. We're not dealing with, like, oh, you can go through the night, Claude. Yeah, we could go through the night, but I ain't doing that. It's hardcore. I ain't dying. And hopefully we can get leather armor. Well, we will be able to get leather armor. You are lucky. You're getting so lucky. Yeah, we are getting lucky. I will say we are definitely getting lucky. Did that Iron Golem die? I don't know. If we just get out the chunk distance, we should be fine. Maybe I should do this, too. Maybe I'll give myself an additional challenge. If I'm just trying to stay in a 1,000 biome, maybe we just take... If it's 1,000 by 1,000, that would mean... I don't know what the square circumference of that, and I wouldn't even know how to process that, even if I knew the square circumference. But maybe we just build, like, a little... Like, end goals make a huge mega city in that area. And anything outside of 1,000 is kind of like the unknown. We make it like a huge town. I don't know. Ideas. Just not saying that will happen, but just ideas. All right, 213, 427, which is right here. Beautiful. Look at that height differential. Isn't that crazy? There's a height differential of land in here. I do want to build this, keep this original town, and I do want to make a huge lake, like a bigger lake, like a real lake. And I want to build houses and water streams and rivers and all those cool little things. So we are going to keep that in mind here, and we're going to work on that eventually. And we got a new friend, Chessboat, and we got 2 new friends over here too. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Chessboat, and I think Chessboat can jump. He can jump. Perfect. I think I have some fences. Not enough, though. Not enough to do what I want to do. We're going to make some fences, and I think we're going to do what Zach said and start trying to figure out where this chunk is. Let's look up on YouTube, shall we? How does one Minecraft, how to see chunk borders. It's like F38 or something. It's FN. No, not Bedrock. F3 plus G. Okay, that's what it was. I knew it was something like that. F3 plus G. Come on in. Welcome, Mr. Cows and Mrs. Cow. Need you guys to we're gonna need you guys to just hang out here for now. Just for the time being, just hang out. You don't even have to do anything for me. Just hang out. All right, F3 plus G. I feel like they're spawning in this one. Right next to the acacia tree, of course, so... We're going to put that in there for now. I think I made that chunk a little too big because I wasn't really paying attention. We're taking that acacia tree back because it's right there. I'm definitely not dealing with that. Alright, so this yellow is... Wow, this is... Well, the church being there, it's definitely helpful. Alright, it's going to save us lots of blocks. Eventually, we're going to do exactly what he said and put them all in there. Alright, the acacia tree is going to have to move because we're going to have to chop it down eventually, right? So, we're eventually going to have to chop it down, but we will regrow it and have something nice. We're going to place it here for now. We're going to get some more wood, make some more fences, and knock it down. So those are going to be the big things I guess we're going to do for today. Right now, what we're going to do for the rest of the live stream, so if you guys have to leave or you guys have to do other things, because some of you are responsible adults and young children / teenagers now, what I'm gonna probably do for the rest of the stream is I'm gonna start grabbing some more cobblestone, fill up some of these chunk borders around us, these slime chunks, just to trap these guys in there, and get some breeding going with our cows. I'm gonna probably save the leather. Well, if I get the leather armor, I'm just gonna build it. So, but if we get to that point, we'll do it. I'm not gonna say like, oh, we'll wait till the next live stream to build leather armor. Nah, this is hardcore. I mean, even if I'm doing little tasks, it could be my last task. But definitely need to grind out some wood. Definitely need to grind out fences and torches and all that other stuff. So we're gonna be just doing grindy things. We're not gonna be looking or doing anything super crazy. More of the small stuff that we need to do, but not enough to make it a main goal of a stream, in my opinion. Could be a main goal for other people. Yeah. So we'll get that chunk. We'll get that first one cleaned up, and then there should be other little borders we can get rid of too. You know what I want to do too, which would be definitely, I guess, maybe a main idea for a stream, is to come in here and do what we used to, not what we used to do. There's a prison server that I told you I got banned off. There was a couple of them I got banned off as a kid because I accidentally had the mods loaded and I wasn't cheating in the thing, but if you accidentally pressed the button, it would just instantly detect that you were cheating. So you could play on the Minecraft world with the mod on. As long as you didn't use the mods, you wouldn't get banned. And I accidentally finally got into the dirt buy farm in the world, in which you could trade for huge amounts of gold, blah, blah, blah. And I accidentally pressed like G on my keyboard or whatever. And that turned on X-ray or something like that. Or maybe I pressed X for X-ray, can't remember what it was. And then boom, instantly banned. It was very sad. I love those prison servers. But in those prison servers, one of the first things you could do in the mining thing was, it was a farm. It was a legitly a. How did you get out? How did Chessboat leave? But one of the things was it was a tree farm. So you just take all the trees. You would have to knock down like, say it was 10 logs would give you like 1 emerald, which then that 1 emerald you could buy like 1 cobblestone, and then you could eventually get into the cobblestone mine if you had so much things, and then you could trade those cobblestones. And it was literally what you see in Roblox now, those farming simulators, those tycoons. That's literally what it was. It was a prison tycoon. But the cool thing was, obviously, you have a limited inventory space, so you would have to go and get a jail cell, and those jail cells, you would need a certain amount, but you could only rent out the jail cells for 3 days. But the jail cells were in hostile areas, so you would have all your loot on you, right? You would have all your loot on you. So if you walked out into those areas to go find yourself an apartment or whatnot, you would die. So yeah, there was a lot of things, and it was done in real time. So you had to right click on these signs, and the signs would say, you know, Zach Daily Games' cell goes up for rent in 3 hours. So you come back in 3 hours and it says 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes. But you have all your stuff and you don't have anywhere to build it because you can't hide it because you don't have your own cell, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes, so then you run out there and you buy it from other people, or you would have to fight people to get it, or whoever, you know, blah, blah, blah. But the cool thing with those cells was people would play the game and they would forget that their cell would come up to being re-rented. And I think you could like re-rent it for a certain amount of days. Like you couldn't do it like, I get 1 cell and then I renew it for 3 months. You can only like renew it for 3 days. So like, say you played and after 3 days you can redo, you know, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, sometimes you get lucky. It'd be like storage wars. So you could find stuff in people's cells. And I would always be upset personally when you would get a cell and there was nothing in it. But it was really nice because sometimes you could get luck out and you could get people's diamond stuff. And there was a whole bunch of things. So, long story short, I didn't even explain what the tree farm. One of the first farms was a tree farm. It was a cobblestone floor with dirt underneath the trees. It was dirt, not even grass. And it would just be a cobblestone floor with the trees, so you knew exactly where the trees would spawn. Obviously, the trees were coated in, so you wouldn't have to worry about placing the saplings back down. But I kind of want to do that here to give me that old gist, that old vibe. I don't know why Chessboat's leaving, bro. I don't even know how Chespos escaped. Speaking of, I hope the cows didn't escape. Welcome to the stream, Skate. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. How are you doing? I think you can make the fence 1 block smaller and save some wood because they can't spawn on a fence. Good idea. That is a good idea. I don't know if I'm going to do that. And the reason why I said I don't think I'm going to do that is because I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. Maybe it is a good idea and I'm just not being big brain enough. Skate says, I just got here. What is the goal of the challenge? So this is the Fred's hardcore challenge. And the Fred's hardcore, it's Fred's survival. What is the title of the stream called? I don't even know what it's called. It's called Fred's Superflat Hardcore Challenge. That's what it's called. What is the challenge of this series? The challenge of the series is survive on a flat Minecraft hardcore world. That's the challenge. It's just you're right, Zach. I'm definitely not gonna put fences there. You're right. This is why you're a part of it. No, holy shit! Hold up. I need to pay attention. Didn't know he was in here. I know it's a slime chunk, but I also don't want to break this glass. Even though this glass is here, eventually, once I get a Silk Touch pickaxe from enchanting, if we cannot find sand anywhere, because there is no sand that spawns in the world, we can take these glass panes and use them to you know, actually have windows in our future houses. Okay, hopefully that actually is a true slime chunk biome. If not, we do know. We do know that if we know that guy he jumped in there. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is a slime chunk. If it's not, then we'll just trap the other ones. Which we do know that is a slime chunk over there. But I don't really mess with so much stuff on that side. What's like the main goal of this series? I mean, obviously it's the main goal of Minecraft. We do have all the stuff spawns. So in theory, the end spawns. In theory, the Nether can be reached. I don't know if the Nether will be a flat world or not, but all that stuff will be available if we can get to them. My goal in this challenge series is just to play and have fun. And hopefully we can make it to day 100. If not, just make it as far as we can. The overall goal, like if we want like an end goal, which I don't like putting end goals on like these challenge worlds, but I guess there should be, is I would like to build a huge wall around here and make this look not like a flat world. I would like to build a wall on the outside that sort of like I would like to say the Hunger Games, or like maybe one of those dystopia worlds where you're inside of the true world and the outside is a wasteland. Insert any movie that has done that. There was a movie in school. I'm not sure if anybody knows what the movie is, and if you do know what the movie is, let me know. Oh, you know what? I have so many questions now. Okay, first question is, that is a slime chunk. Massive shout out to Zach Daily Games for doing this idea. But another idea for, another question is for Zach Daily Games. Is Zach Daily Games years ago, this was probably 4 or 5 years ago now, maybe even 6. Zach goes, this is my favorite movie of all time. And it was something that I never watched before, and I have not watched since that day. I cannot remember what it was. I do have a pen and paper ready to write it down. I might DM him if he's not here still, but I think he is. There was a movie that it was like they had a surf shack near the water, and it was like run down. And then this kid was like 18-year-old, like, and he was like with his friend's mom. And then there was like, I think somebody was doing drugs. I mean, like all movies, people are doing drugs, so that doesn't limit it. But I remember it was like a surfer near the water, and they were like fixing up this house and like this. It was something like that. I want to rewatch that movie. I don't remember the plot. It was that long ago, I don't remember the plot. But definitely somebody was doing drugs in it. Every movie has somebody doing drugs in it. Skate says, nice. I just lost my 954-day hardcore world. Isn't that the saddest, man? That is literally the world's saddest thing. Ugh, was it just the normal Minecraft world, or were you doing like a challenge? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. The longest Minecraft hardcore world that we've ever done, I don't know how many days it was, but it was a while. It was like 13 or 14 Minecraft streams, and that was the last time I did that. That was, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. I was gonna say 4. But it was, we died. Does anybody want to tell him how we died, huh? Well, how we died was this. We were mining for netherite because I had a great idea to get netherite armor to, you know, not instantly one-shot die. And I had a whole villager hall going on, and I had all this trading stuff going on. And we were mining for netherite, and somebody in the chat said, why don't you mine with TNT? And that, once again, was a phenomenal idea. And the reason why I was not doing it at the time, I remember this, is because I said, don't use TNT, because what happens if you accidentally blow yourself up with TNT? Well, we were mining with TNT, and the TNT exploded in a chain, which was all, of course, planned. But I didn't plan for the TNT to shoot the other TNT 15 blocks towards me while I was hiding around the corner, and I instantly died. So that was fun. That was interesting. I shouldn't have not went to the nether with just iron armor, but yeah, I was trying to get netherite, try to be a little cheeky. But that was definitely a fun way to die. I'm not upset about it at all. Learn from that, and then obviously we are back here doing another challenge 2 years later. You know, this is not going to be like I do want to do other Minecraft hardcore challenges in between this, and one of them was is working on oh goodness me, I can't even think of the name. I want to do more Minecraft quote speed runs. Now, when I do a speed run, I'm not doing like I mean, like doing all the cheat codes, flying here and there. I just want to beat the game as fast as I can by my own ability. And eventually I'll learn not the cheats, but, you know, all the Eye of Ender, you throw it here, and it's like this many blocks away, and if you throw it at this, you can use a calculation, blah, blah, blah. That will not be happening anytime soon. Give me like 5 years, but I do want to try to beat Minecraft again in my fastest thing. And not edit the stream down so I can actually watch the whole thing back, but I think the last time I did it, it took me like 4 hours to do. Got very unlucky with the nether. Very, very unlucky with the nether spawn. I remember those. But it is what it is. Skate said it was a hardcore normal world. Ugh, that's just so unfortunate. I remember as a kid, I did a 1.8, I believe was the last update before they updated the new fighting mechanics. Because I remember backdating the game, because I think I was on 1.12, and the fighting mechanics, the old fighting mechanics. And I remember going, hey, I want to do a hardcore Minecraft world. And I tried to do that, and I made like little snow golems that would shoot the mobs, but apparently snow golems didn't damage them. So blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I died to a creeper, and then I just kept respawning, because there was a way you could like respawn if you duplicated the world, and I kept dying just crappily. So kept reduplicating the world, kept coming back, and then at a point, there was no real point of me playing it, because it was just... It was literally just, you know, me just cheating, and it wasn't really a Minecraft hardcore world. So this is truly, I just don't like that. It's like, when I tell people this, I said, if you want to play Minecraft and you start cheating and you start bringing in creative just to get things, this is like why I stopped watching the PewDiePie series. Is PewDiePie went into the and this is because of all personal experience. PewDiePie went into his own world and said, I'm going to grab some pork chops to, you know, get some help because it's just food. And once again, that's not like a harmless thing, like, you know, especially as a content creator, you're just trying to get content, blah, blah, blah. But people saw that and then pointed it out, blah, blah, blah. And he cheated in that world, and I couldn't watch it after that, because what else did he cheat on? I doubt that he cheated on anything else. I really doubt that he cheated on anything else. But that mentality of, like, you just ruined your Minecraft world because of that, it happens. We all done it, but the older that I get, I'm like, there's not, it's not worth it to do that. It is what it is. I've done it. I've done it as a kid. I've done it many times as a kid, as I explained, but it's like, I'm not going to watch that anymore if that's what it is. And it wasn't super harmful. I mean, a bunch of other people watched it. These chickens apparently can walk up a ladder that is too tall. Apparently this guy can fall in there too, which is annoying, but we got some cows getting going. Maybe we'll get some leather armor here. We do have a leather from that fishing thing. But yeah, hardcore Minecraft. I love the idea. I've only done a few worlds on it, but I love that last world we had where we had like that little I like to call it like the Egyptian boat thing where we had that villager trading hall. That was awesome. That was so cool too. We had all the villagers set up with all the great enchantments, but we just didn't take full advantage of it. If you do a speed run, don't cheat like Dream. People get really upset about that. PewDiePie cheated. Yeah, people get upset about it, and it's agreed. I'm not planning on cheating. For the record, I do not. I went back and I started watching Dream's old speed run videos because I ran out of content, which I will explain here in a second. But I ran out of GTA content because the OTRP server is finally shutting down. It shut down last Friday or the Friday before. I think it was the 14th, but one of those Friday or Sundays. I think it was last Sunday. It was the Sunday before. The shutdown after 8 years of being a GTA server, it shut down. So I needed more content to watch because I watched literally everybody's videos. There was people's live streams I didn't watch, and there was there's probably thousands of live streams I could still watch, but I watch all the good videos of the content creators that I do like because everyone else that was on there just kind of played for fun and they didn't stream. They streamed it or they made videos, but I always watched the videos. Long story short, I needed content. I went back to watch those Dream videos. I love those things. I thought he originally cheated. I don't think he cheated. I think years later, I don't think he cheated. Dream is still making those videos. He started reposting those. Not reposting them, but making new content of them. I don't think he cheated. I really don't think he cheated. I think we all got on the bandwagon of seeing him cheat, but I think some of those things were true. I don't think he... I don't know. Did he cheat? Did he make a video of him? I don't think he cheated in Manhunt. I don't think he cheated in Manhunt. I know the boat clutch was apparently sus. I didn't re-see. I don't think he did. I don't think people know. I don't think he did. Okay. What is my goal now? That is definitely a slime chunk. Massive shout out. There's another slime chunk here. And there's another slime chunk on this side. I think what I want to do right now is maybe we'll do a little bit of fishing. Get some fishing going. And, I want to figure out what the slime chunk is near the, this. See, there's a slime chunk here, and I just seen those guys spawn in. All right, let's figure out where the slime chunk is here now that I saw them spawn in. Okay, you see them spawning in right there? It's not this one, but it's the one right over. It's right here. All right, so that's a chunk. I want to put a fence around that, and then there's probably another chunk right next to it. But for right now, we're just gonna... Oh my god, 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 oh my god. See, they seem harmless, but they can kick a punch, man. I think there's another one close here too, but... Oh, I just saw him spawn in. I just saw him spawn in. I was like right... I think it was here. I think it was this one. Alright, we're gonna run away and wait for these guys to despawn and come back because they're all gonna ruin my fishing experience, and I'd rather them despawn and come back. But that's a... I don't need to necessarily box them in, but I definitely want to put a wall to prevent them from coming while I'm fishing. I'm playing a video game while watching the stream. That's literally what I do all the time. Ugh, I love that. It's a great idea. That's what I'm going to do with your streams. I finished... I want to talk about the books that I've been reading. I think I said it to a couple people, but... I also thought this was cheating, too, back in the day. This thing is so useful. The autocraft thing. I love that. There's a lot of things... There's a lot of things I want to see. A lot of things. Ghost Rider, thanks for coming out to the stream. How are you doing? I prefer the content of Vanos Crew. Yeah, I liked Vanos Crew growing up. I think I was watching that growing up. I just never got back into that. I like the realistic GTA RP. I mean, they're all role playing and it's just different thing. That was just my preference. All right, let's see if we get lucky here, and let's see if we can get ourselves a some sort of armor, some sort of what can we get from fishing? Let me bring it up on my other monitor. Minecraft. What can you get from fishing? Can we just get like a photo here with just showing all the stuff? Here we go. Boom. Allow ads on the website? Sure. You guys have been very good to me. You guys have been very good to me. I'll allow the ads on the website. Hold up. No, you're not going to be playing videos while I'm going. Hold up. Pause on... Oh, pause. Hold up. No, this is... Oh. No, you can run the little ad... I don't want to... Oh, my computer exploded. Oh my god, that was the worst idea I could have ever done, was allow ads on that website. Block the ads. Resume blocking ads. Oh my god, that like exploded my computer. No, continue to... no. Shout out MinecraftFandom.com. You're still running ads even though I turn up... Okay, sorry, I'm freaking out. Okay, catch possibilities outside of jungle biomes. We're not outside of a jungle biome. I want to figure out... We are called... What are we on? We're on a plains biome? What is this defined as? This is defined as Minecraft Overworld. Do I have to turn this on every time? This is called a Minecraft Plains. Okay, perfect. Call this Plains. I know I'm dyslexic, but it should tell you... Ugh, okay, well, this isn't really telling you. Catch possibilities outside of jungle biome. So I'm assuming that's every other one. It says this. It says raw cod is 60%. Oh, look at this. Bow and arrow. Power 4, Unbreaking 3. That's awesome. Raw salmon, 25%. Tropical fish, 2%. Puffer fish, 13%. Bow, 16%. Enchanted book, 16%. Fishing rod, 16%. Name tag, 16%. Nautical shell, 16%. And saddle, 16%. By the way, it's 16.7 to be exact, but I just said 16. Then it says lily pads, 17% exact. Bowl, 10%. Hold up, we're going to get a fish right here. Leather fishing... No, this fishing rod is 2%. So you can get 2 types of fishing rods? That doesn't make sense. Leather, 2%. Or, sorry. Leather, 10%. Leather boots, 10%. Fish, rotten flesh, 10%. Stick, 5%. String, 5%. Water bottle, 5% or 10%. Bone, 10%. Ink sac, 1%. And a trip wire hook, 10%. So, I don't know. It says outside of jungle biome. I don't know if the jungle biome is the only one that's different. Speaking of the jungle biome, in my other Minecraft world, I am in the jungle biome, so I've feel like I get better loots. Obviously, because there's a little different loot pool for that, but it doesn't look like it changes too much of what you can get. So the maximum armor we can pull out is a leather. There is a weighted percent for enchanted stuff and enchanted books, blah blah blah. But Sith Lord says you at that point you should just wall off the town. Eventually we will have a walled off town, and I'm definitely going to be putting in apparently you cannot continue turning in a boat like this. I didn't realize there's a max limit in turning a boat your head. But those spawn chunks, they're going to continue to spawn in those chunks for eternity, even if you light them up. All right, we're going to stay here until the latest we're going to go is the sunset. I'm not going to do like, I'm not going to be like, especially with the world that is a constant grind. I'm not going to sit here for an hour on stream just fishing because I'm going to go brain dead and y'all are definitely going to go brain dead. So I'm going to maximally go as 10 minutes, which is sunrise to sunset. Stop. Then we're going to go cut trees down. Stop. Go get stone, stop, repeat. Maybe build after the third one. Just sort of that idea, that sort of mantra, that idea. And farm. It's going to be very repetitive after this. Once we start getting stuff going, it will be repetitive. With my outfit, I'm obviously wearing Alex, because that's what they defaultly assign me. And like I said, I do think I lost my Minecraft account. I'm 99% sure, because this is, I think, Claude Chicago YT. I had a Claude from Chicago account, which I don't think exists anymore, and that name is gone still. So Minecraft just stole my money. Shout out Microsoft. Microsoft. I love Microsoft. Like, just sometimes they just screw stuff up on purpose. I swear to God, they do it on purpose. It's a money grab. But some big ideas and projects. Maybe we'll put a vote in the server. But I want to make an XP farm. I want to make a villager breeder. I want to make a... I would like to make that automatic tree farm, but we won't be able to do that unless the Wandering Trader gives us things. We did get a black ink dye, which is pretty rare. It was a 1% chance of getting that. But I think those are my next two big projects. So with that being said, I should probably start grinding cobblestone. We're going to need a lot of cobblestone because I like building the spawners out of that. We got another saddle too. But I think the XP farm would probably be my next bet, if not a trader. Or not a trader, the iron farm. We do got 10 iron. I don't know what we're going to do with the 10 iron yet. We already have a bucket. We don't need a cauldron in this playthrough because we already have water. The iron could be thrown into armor. I just pulled that too quickly. The iron could be made into armor, sure. But I think the most valuable asset for that could be a shield, which we do not have. Because remember, a shield for hardcore negates all damage. So I think that might be what we do with one of the 10 iron. We already have a bucket. So I'm just kind of thinking, you know what I want to do, and I did this in my survivor world, and it is not really super efficient, but I think I talked about it on the last live stream, is I want to make an auto sorter with the iron golems. Apparently, it's not that rare. Apparently, I already have a ton of them. I want to make an auto sorter with the iron golems. It's like not super efficient in terms of time wise, but it is efficient in terms of resources. But now that I think about it, some of those resources I don't have. Like for example, to do the auto sorter with the copper golems, you need to have 2 blocks of copper and pumpkins, which I do not have. Copper I do not have. And I need, I don't really need it, but it would definitely be more helpful. I would need beeswax, or honeycomb, which I haven't really experienced too much with the copper. I really don't use the copper, but when I saw that thing the other day, via Venture or whatever his name was, the guy that I always watch the little things from, it was, I can't believe it was that easy to do. I already had all the resources. All I had to do was get beeswax, which took a little bit of time to do, and I have a bee farm growing now in that single-player world, but, yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab some cobblestone. Dude, come on, bruh. How did this burn? How did this burn again? This is literally, ugh, that is so annoying. Do I have to go out this far? Like, I don't even know where it could have caught fire this time. I feel like when I had the grass there, it didn't catch on fire, but when I put the cobblestone down, it instantly caught both the fences on fire. I want to make a chest here, too. There's a slime chunk biome over there, too. Ugh, that's so annoying. Oh, my God, did you really see me? I think the slime chunk is this here. Oh my God, rain is almost as annoying as the slimes themselves. Oh, is it a thunderstorm? Thunderstorm could be detrimental too, huh? Thunderstorm could be what? Is it thunderstorm a one-shot for if you get hit by lightning? I think out of all my time in playing Minecraft, I don't think I've ever been hit by lightning, so I'm gonna knock on wood and hope we don't get hit by lightning. I don't think it's lightning. But yeah, that would be interesting. Since you're on Java, if a wandering trader has dripstone and stag and you could build a infinite lava source filled with a cauldron. Shout out Sith Lord. I forgot about that. Stalagmites. I forgot that was a thing. You are correct. Ooh, our acacia tree came in. We can knock that down and get some more stuff. I hope we get enough saplings from that. I'm always worried when we get trade stuff that we won't have enough. And yes, I don't need the subtitles on the right side, but we're playing hardcore, and if I can get a one-up on saying that there's a creeper walking, which doesn't really say that, but if I look over and I see a creeper there, I just know to run forward. That's also why I have the fence around me as well. Like I said, I could do a nighttime stuff, but I'm just gonna try to stay away from that for now. I'm gonna go this night until we can sleep, and we're gonna do what Sith says and get the stalagmite and the dripstone, and try to get ourselves a cauldron so we can have infinite lava. We really don't need infinite lava, but, in these hardcore worlds, you don't really need stuff for a long time, and then when you want something, you kind of wish you had it. For example, the cobblestone. We do need cobblestone for the next live stream, but if I started doing this let's say we played tomorrow, which I don't think we are, but I could be playing it tomorrow. Probably will be on Fortnite. Um, Probably will be on Fortnite, but I don't think I'm doing work tomorrow. But like I mean, sure I'm doing work, but I mean not like additional stuff that I normally would do. But so yeah, maybe you can jump in on that tomorrow, Sith, if you want. But what I'm trying to say is if it's a maybe, like, I'm just thinking. But for example, we're going to be building that huge zombie farm. I don't know how big the XP farm will need to be, but I don't know how many blocks it's going to take either. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know it's going to take more than 2 stacks of cobblestone, okay? And I'm not trying to build it out of wood, and I'm not trying to build it out of other materials. I want it to be just cobblestone because I think cobblestone looks really nice in terms of those farms. And speaking of that thing flying in the world, I think I might build the cobblestone, the farm, the XP farm, or the mob farm. I want to build it away from over here. And the reason why I want to build it away from over here is because I don't want the Wandering Trader to spawn in it. Even though the Wandering Trader, I mean, the Wandering Trader will die in there, sure, but they can spawn in there, especially in the Bedrock world. I've seen the guy having issues with that, and the Sky Blacksmith. So you're going to miss potential trades, and I do not want to miss potential trades, and I definitely do not want to miss getting additional saplings like that acacia tree, which I'm very happy that the acacia tree is not the same wood. It's a different wood. We'll have a new type of wood to build with. And I will not be building a house for a minute. I think it's getting close to nighttime, huh? I'm curious too, is the nether flat? Is the nether not flat? We will need lava for that. But this is very calming, very relaxing, very interesting. I just love Minecraft, how relaxing it is. And that's why, too, I want to do other hardcore worlds and challenges series, because if I get burnt out, I can go over there and play for 4, 5, 6 different live streams. Or I can just continue playing this. But for now, this is the only plan I do have, is this in between work and other stuff. I was sick yesterday, so I really couldn't do too much, and somehow I managed to get out my thing for work, which I said it was probably the best story ever. I don't know if I would say the best story ever, but it was very best story that I've written in a while. I like writing stories. There's a bunch of good stories that I do, but I mean, sometimes they're unique. I can't explain it now. I'll tell you one day, but I can't tell you now. But yeah, just let's grab some more cobblestone. It's almost nighttime. And the next thing we'll do is knock down the acacia tree, get the saplings, and place some more acacia trees. And you know what I could do today that I wanted. There's so much stuff I want to do. Is I need to make a central storage hub. My little temporary house is not cutting it. I'm running out of room to be organized. And I'm going to definitely need some more room. But yeah, the spawner for the XP farm / mob grinder will be far away. What's the point of building a mob grinder when you don't have anything to enchant? That's a really good question. Is the mob grinder is going to give us bones, which we can use to obviously speed up the process of growing things, harvesting things. But the bones could also be used as bone blocks to have something else we could build with other than cobblestone and acacia wood and normal wood and cobblestone, if I didn't say that already. But it gives us something else to build with. witches can spawn and witches can drop redstone. Redstone can be used for future redstone components once we go to the nether. So we're going to definitely need to stockpile that stuff up. We're going to need to get... I don't know if they drop warts, nether warts, but at least we'll have some redstone, which we can make redstone blocks, and we can obviously use that for builds. And then zombies. Zombies are the most useful. They can drop iron. They can drop armor. They can drop tools. So we can, in theory, eventually get random shovels that are iron or random gold stuff. Okay, there is another slime chunk behind me somewhere, but it's nighttime, so I can just leave this area for now. Got a good chunk of cobblestone. Make another pickaxe to leave here for future reference. Let's leave a couple in there for future reference. And we're going to run back to our house, take a little napskis, cut this tree down, and go from there, shall we? We're going to leave that farm growing, too. I should also start finessing as many emeralds out that do, too. So, trying to think as we go here. Cut this tree down. Finesse as much emeralds as we can. I'm keeping the fence gates on us. The fences. Sorry, not the fence gates. When I see a slime chunk biome that I feel is annoying as bling blong, we're throwing a fence around it. Just without thought, without hesitation, we're just doing it. I do have a wooden axe still, so we're going to try to use some of that. Can I jump up and cut all this down with just one gun, or will I have to place dirt down? I don't really cut acacia trees down because of their heights. They do not drop apples. I think the only trees that drop apples are oak, which we have. And I think the other one is birch trees, but not as much. And there was another wood type that do. You know, the most coveted tree that I could get, or sapling that I can get, I don't know if the wandering trader drops it, but is a cherry blossom tree. I definitely, if the cherry blossom tree comes, I think I'm going to build an entire world out of cherry blossoms. I love that tree. I love that tree so much in real life. I love that tree so much in the game. It's just a beautiful tree. Not really a big fan of pink in IRL, but on the cherry blossom tree it is, because I just think the color is so unique, and to be in the wild just blooming like that. And it's very bright and vivid when it comes, and it lasts for like a good chunk of time too. The cherry trees by my house that people have planted, which I didn't even realize until I got older, when I like really fell in love with the tree. The cherry blossom tree, which was probably about 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, is the cherry blossom trees. They last for maybe about a month and a half, and then they turn it just to a regular green tree. But just that early March, early May, April, it's like the first sign of winter is like over. I think that might be another subconscious thing that I like. It's winter is over. We have finally got through this hardship once again. And now we have some beautiful trees to show for it. All right, beautiful. We got 2 acacia trees. When I get 2 saplings off of these, I'm really a big fan, because, well, first off, I'm a big fan because I got more than 1 sapling, and I'm not going to be screwed, because when you get 1 sapling back, you do have a likelihood of not being able to get another tree. And I think I might want to do this with the cobblestone, like I was saying, so we'll start marking this out. I'm definitely not doing this now, because I do want the stuff eventually for my huge farm. What do you want to call it? The XP farm. But I will get it marked out right now. Okay, and then I do place trees on those corners, so It's 2. I don't normally use acacia trees, so hopefully these are farly distance placed. And like I said, I don't use acacia trees, but it should be. I mean, just seeing that one spawn, it seemed like there was enough room. Place these back while we're here. Putting those torches in here was such a big brain idea. And we don't have enough torches either, so maybe we need to start making some more charcoal. It's like one thing after another. Is that it? I think the rest is when we get apples and some other things. Okay, what was I going to do? I can't remember what I was going to do. I was going to make some charcoal. I need to make a crafting table. I would rather have the crafting table on the left side. Charcoal. Okay, let's make 16, shall we? Maybe make a little bit more. Let's make 32. $32 charcoal coming right up. Acacia, throw that in there. Throw the sticks in there. All right. There was something else I wanted to do right now that I cannot think of. Man, that's going to annoy me. But it's fine. I guess I'll figure it out. Oh, the farm. Duh. I wanted to trade with the villager and see what we can... I did screw him over. I should have got the beet. I should have traded with the carrots and the beetroot. I hope he unlocks another beetroot trade, but I don't think he is. So I think we might just we'll wait for like one full run of this where everything grows and knock it down and switch everything to carrots. And he's going to do what he does with Zach Daily Games and charge the heck out of carrots. And for this time being, I don't know if I'm going to be able to lower the trades. I think the trades will get lower if I stop trading with him for a while, but I could be wrong. There will be no zombie curing process, I don't think, in this series. I think it will literally just be you know, that's his trades and that's as good as he gets, and if he has to charge me exorbitant prices, hopefully we can breed more villagers and hopefully get a better trade. But don't think there will be any zombie curification. There is possibilities to do that, as I saw recently with the Cacti 7, the guy did it at Sky Blacksmith. But doing that was extremely difficult and too risky for my liking, so I think I will push that off until maybe we get way farther into the series. And I feel a lot more comfortable in the world in terms of armor and that sort of stuff. For now, I think I'll be more than acquainted and more than happy with the little ways we're doing it now. All right, we're going to let the potatoes grow all the way up, and then we're going to chop them all down in one rung because I really don't want to worry about the potatoes. We are going to take the carrots. I will leave... we'll leave, like, 1.5 stacks of carrots in there. We'll trade the rest away. Because I'm going to let the carrots grow, we're going to let the wheat grow, and we're going to chop that all down and put it all into one pit. We got another acacia tree, too, so we're going to chop that down and get some more of those bad boys growing as well. I don't think I'm going to make the acacia farm as big as I did with the other one, but I'll get it going. I definitely need a different, better way to get in and out of this building here. All right, 22 carrots. Got 8 emeralds. Perfect. Actually, had a perfect amount of 11 total emeralds now. Okay. You know what? I think I might call it a quit soon. Even though I want to do a couple more things, I think I'm going to start slowing it down. I think I'm going to cut these acacia trees down, and I think that might be a good stopping point. These slimes are coming from over there. I don't know exactly where, but we're going to figure out. I just saw them spawn. Just spawn right there. Those guys walked over, I'm pretty sure. And now we'll eventually have those guys stop and bling-longingly annoying me. We're going to leave that wheat there, put those away. And we'll cut these acacia trees down, and I think I'm going to call that a stream. I think that's a good spot to end, right, guys? It's almost nighttime, so let's get prepared to sleep. Definitely want to block this off over there, too. So let's go do that right now. I think it's this one, and they walked over, but I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it was this one they responded in, and that looks like there's more over there. Oh, there's gonna be so many fences. We're gonna sleep right here in a nice comfort zone. Did that guy spawn? I can't. Did they spawn? I don't think he spawned there. Yeah, these are tall trees, so I don't know if we can do this all in one run. I do have dirt on me. And I think I'm just going to place the dirt down. This is like way too long for me. I'm going to have a heart attack if I do that. All right, we'll wait for a few more of these saplings to drop. We're just going to keep this a little shorter. But yeah, maybe 2 is not a good distance for that. Once that completely despawns, we're going to call it. Do you want to make another couple things here while we're waiting, I guess? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I have a double chest already. So I'm going to need a few more double chests. I'm going to need 2, 4, 6. I need 6 double chests. Or 6 total chests, my bad. Which would bring us up to here. Throw that acacia wood in there. I do like how trees drop sticks. That was a really good addition to Minecraft. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. What I got 1 off. And we'll go 1 off over here. And it should be lined up. Put torches on the end. I should put a crafting table over here too. And maybe a furnace. I don't think I need a furnace over here, but I'd rather have a furnace than to not have a furnace. And I should probably have a junk chest too, right? I feel like I always put the furnaces on the left side, but I feel like it's easier to do that than per se go back that way. So that's what we're gonna do. I usually don't. I don't think I normally do that, but like a junk chest. This is just, if I'm running around and I have random crap on me, I can just throw it there. Or I don't know. I never do it that way, but I feel like it would be easy. I feel like it would be easier to do it that way. Nah, I don't know. I know that's just like a little thing, but for now, that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep ourselves a stack of carrots on us too. So this is going to be a potato chest, and then we're going to take all the beetroot out, and this is going to be the beetroot chest. And then this is going to be the wheat chest. And then when I say junk chest, there goes our little farming thing in there. This will be the wheat chest, right? This is the potato chest. Kind of would like the seeds at the bottom, but I don't think I'm going to nitpick that right now. And then wheat, well, this is food, so that's random, 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 random. And is this finished decaying? It's almost there. I think those are the guys that snuck out. Definitely need to round that off. It seems like they're getting out of this one more than the other one. Well, I guess that's going to have to work because I ran out of sticks. Fences. Slowly but surely, slowly but surely. And then this should spawn right here. Do we get another extra? This is risky just to check. Okay, that is going to be it. That will be it for the stream. I should probably get a nice thumbnail. What's going to be the next live stream? I guess the next live stream is going to be maybe we're going to make a oops, I'm taking screenshots on stuff that I don't need. But I think the next live stream we're going to do is going to be more farming, but I think I want to get the cows and the chickens and the all that stuff together. Speaking of, I guess I can't end it right now, but I have to. Is Chessboat. What the heck is Chessboat doing? Chessboat doesn't even have a chessboat on him. Let's get Chessboat a chessboat, huh? Chessboat is literally in the worst spot he could possibly be. Boom, Chessboat. Well, thank you so much, Fredlings, for coming out to today's live stream. Don't leave me this time, Mr. Chesty. He must be able to walk out somehow. But thank you so much, Fredlings, for coming out to the live stream today. I do greatly appreciate it. I'm going to throw all this stuff in here for now and just kind of leave it at that. But yeah, next live stream I think we're going to do is we're going to work on the cows, the sheep, and the chicken farm. Get these guys out of my house and go from there. Obviously, we're going to go through around and put some more fences to get these slime chunks of the way because they're starting to really annoy me. And then ideally, we will find a location to start building the XP farm. I do not think we're going to finish the XP farm, but we are going to start it, pick a location, and start it. So, and then we can obviously check one more village, and I think we're going to go back to the village where that Iron Golem was all the way down. I'm actually a little lost now, disoriented. This way, and wait for him to yeet and take his iron. So I want to give a special thank you to everyone that came out to the stream, which was Zach Daily Games. Thank you so much for coming on out and enjoying. The Sith Lord, Ghost Rider, Skate, Cripsa, and anybody else that I missed. Thank you so much for coming out here. Another big shout out is the Patreon members. If it wasn't for the Patreon members, we would not be able to continue these live streams and do these little things, as well as the merchandise holders as well. Greatly appreciate y'all. But that will be it. That'll be all the time that I have here for today. I love you guys. I will see you, Fredlings, another live stream maybe tomorrow. But this is obviously a bonus, live stream and sort of stuff like that. So maybe we'll do some scheduled ones, but for now, we're just kind of doing it for fun. So, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sticking to the end. Zach Daily Games and Sith Lord. Love you guys. We'll talk to you guys soon. And remember, a real Fredling makes their own luck. Bye.